This next video is pore communication, preventing blackheads by learning to interpret what your skin is trying to tell you, then responding correctly. Most people treat skin like an object. They force products on it and hope it obeys. But skin is a living organ with signals. It communicates through sensations, tightness, stinging, itch, through appearance, shine, texture, redness, and through timing, how it changes after certain exposures. Blackheads are not random messages. They are part of a communication pattern. My pore environment is sticky, my exits are obstructed, my barrier is stressed, or my surface is overloaded. If you learn the language, you stop guessing, you stop overreacting, you stop harming your barrier, and you prevent blackheads by keeping the pore environment in a calm, low stickiness state. So today we'll learn the skin's language in 4 categories: comfort signals, film signals, friction signals, and congestion signals. Then we'll build a response protocol that's different from routine advice, because it's dynamic. It changes with your skin's message. First, comfort signals. Comfort signals are the most important because they tell you whether your barrier is stable. Tightness after cleansing is a message. Sticky products is a message. Barrier is a message. Or can overuse. When comfort signals are negative, you are not in a prevention zone. You are in a repair zone. And many people ignore this message and keep applying more acids, which creates a cycle of inflammation and stickiness that worsens blackheads. So, your communication is comfort comes first. If comfort signals, you respond increasing barrier support. Now film signals. Film signals are about what sits on top of the skin. If your face feels coated, greasy in a way that feels different from your natural oil, or if makeup and sunscreen feel like they're stuck, that signal. Load is high. If you have congestion worsening after sunscreen days, after makeup days, that's a film signal. If you cleanse quickly and your skin still feels like there's residue, that's a film signal. Film signals tell you that the pore exit is likely experiencing impedance blocked by layers. The response is not stronger exfoliation. The response is film removal and simplified layering. Film signals often solve blackheads faster than new actives because they remove a daily obstacle. Now, friction signals. Friction signals show up as localized redness, tenderness, roughness, or areas where things mask lines, jawline where you rest your hand, cheeks where your phone touches, nose where glasses sit, forehead under a helmet. Friction signals often come with a timeline. I wore a mask longer this week and now my cheeks are bumpy. That is your skin saying. Mechanical stress is inflaming the pore environment. The response is mechanical. Reduce friction, clean contact surfaces, apply a light slip layer moisturizer on contact zones, and avoid punishing irritated areas with strong actives. Now, congestion signals. Congestion signals are what people focus on most, but they are often late messages. Blackheads, closed comedones, and rough texture are signals that the system has been trending towards stickiness and blockage for days or weeks. The key is to interpret the type of congestion message. Uniform tiny dots on the nose that refill quickly are often a normal flow signal, not a failure. Irregular dark plugs that persist are true blackhead signals. Tiny flesh-colored bumps are closed comedone signals, often tied to shedding behavior. When you interpret congestion correctly, you choose the correct response. Now, we build the communication response protocol, the "if you hear this, do that" method. If you feel tight after cleansing, your response is to reduce stripping, gentler cleanser, lukewarm water, shorter contact time, and moisturizer. If you sting when applying your active, your response is to reduce frequency and buffer with moisturizer. Add recovery nights. If you feel coated and congested after sunscreen, your response is to improve film removal and reduce unnecessary layering under sunscreen. If your cheeks are bumpy after masks, your response is friction management and barrier support, not more exfoliation. If your nose dots are driving you crazy but your skin feels comfortable, your response is to stop magnifying and keep consistent prevention. Don't escalate. If your texture is bumpy under the skin, your response is consistent long-term follicle normalization at a tolerable schedule, not aggressive scrubs. Now we add a crucial communication rule. Don't respond to late signals with harsh, immediate action. Blackheads are a late signal. If you respond by scrubbing hard, you create new negative comfort signals and you worsen the underlying environment. Instead, you respond with stable, consistent actions over time. Now we apply communication to a few common scenarios. Scenario: my skin looks oily by noon, so I wash it multiple times and it still clogs. Translation: your skin is saying high oil flow, but the repeated washing may be creating barrier stress. Response: keep cleansing reasonable, use light textures, and apply consistent inside the pore prevention at tolerable frequency. Scenario: every time I start a new sunscreen, I clog. Translation: film signal plus possible vehicle mismatch. Response: choose a lighter sunscreen, simplify layers, and improve removal. Scenario: my skin burns with anything but I still have clogs. Translation: barrier is stressed, you are in repair zone. Response: stabilize barrier first, then slowly introduce one prevention tool. Scenario: my jawline clogs where I rest my hand. Translation: friction and contamination. Response: reduce contact, clean surfaces, and manage inflammation. Now, communication also means timing. Your skin responds on timescales. Comfort signals can change in a day. Film signals can change in a day. Congestion signals change over weeks. If you judge a congestion strategy based on 2 days, you will misread the message and change too quickly. So you set time rules. Comfort messages require immediate response. Congestion messages require patient response. Now we end with the communication mindset. Your skin is not stubborn, it's signaling. When you learn the language, you stop fighting, you respond correctly. Protect the barrier when it's stressed. Remove films when load is high, reduce friction when mechanical stress is high, and apply consistent inside the pore prevention over weeks when congestion is present. This is how blackhead prevention becomes calm and predictable because you stop guessing and start listening. This next video is pore risk management, preventing blackheads by identifying risks, reducing exposure, and lowering the chance of clog events. The same way you manage risk in health, aviation, or business, most people treat blackheads as a certainty. I always get them, nothing works. Risk management flips the mindset. Blackheads are events with probability. Your job is to lower that probability by reducing the highest risk exposures and strengthening your protective factors. You cannot eliminate all risk because pores produce oil and shed cells continuously. But you can reduce risk enough that blackheads become less frequent, less severe, and easier to maintain. So today we'll build a risk model, identify your top risk factors, create protective controls, and design a risk response plan for high-risk days. First, the risk model. A blackhead event becomes more likely when several risk factors stack. High oil output, sticky shedding inside the follicle, heavy surface film buildup from sunscreen, makeup, residue, increased friction and occlusion from masks, helmets, phone contact, barrier disruption from harsh cleansing or overexfoliation, and poor consistency in cleansing and prevention. One risk factor alone might not cause a visible blackhead, but when multiple factors stack, probability rises. Risk management is not complicated. Reduce the biggest risk factors first, and keep protective factors strong. Now, we identify your personal risk profile. There are 3 questions that define your profile. Question 1. What is your baseline oil flow? If you become oily quickly, your risk is higher in the T-zone. and your strategy must manage flow and avoid stripping. Question 2. What is your baseline barrier sensitivity? If you sting or peel easily, your risk comes from irritation-driven inflammation. Your strategy must prioritize barrier stability. Question 3. What is your baseline film exposure? If you wear sunscreen daily, makeup daily, or work in environments with oils and dust, your risk comes from film buildup and incomplete removal. Your strategy must prioritize reliable film removal. Once you know your profile, you focus on high-impact controls. Now, risk factors fall into 2 categories: controllable and partially controllable. You can't fully control hormones or genetics, but you can control film removal, friction exposure, harshness, layering, and consistency. Risk management focuses on controllable factors. It's empowering because it gives you levers you can pull. Now, the top controllable risk factor for most people is film residue. If you wear sunscreen or makeup and do not remove it thoroughly at night, you increase clog probability. Risk control. Implement a reliable film removal step on any day you used heavy films. This can be a gentle method that dissolves and lifts, followed by a gentle cleanse. The goal is to remove the film without stripping the barrier. Film control reduces risk dramatically because it keeps pore openings from being continuously blocked. The next risk factor is friction and occlusion. Masks, phone contact, face touching, helmet straps, these increase microinflammation and trap sweat and oil. Risk control. Reduce friction exposure by cleaning contact surfaces, washing masks, using a light slip layer moisturizer on contact zones, and resetting after long wear and sweating. The next risk factor is barrier disruption. Harsh cleansing, hot water, scrubs, stacking multiple actives, these raise inflammation and increase sticky shedding. Risk control. Gentle cleansing, avoid scrubbing, choose minimum effective active frequency, and schedule recovery nights. The next risk factor is product layering. Heavy moisturizers on oily zones, multiple primers and setting sprays, thick sunscreens, these increase film load and impedance. Risk control. Simplify layers, choose lighter textures, and avoid unnecessary film stacking. The next risk factor is inconsistency. Skipping cleansing, sleeping in sunscreen, using actives randomly, these raise risk. Risk control. Build a minimum routine you can do even on tired days. Remove the day and moisturize. Never zero. Now, we define protective factors. Protective factors are habits and products that reduce risk regardless of the day. Protective factor 1, barrier stability, consistent moisturizer use, and non-stripping cleansing. Protective factor 2, consistent film removal when needed. Protective factor 3, one inside the pore prevention tool used consistently at tolerable frequency. Protective factor 4, trigger hygiene, phone screen cleaning, pillowcase changes, hair product discipline. Protective factor 5, sunscreen that you tolerate and remove properly, which reduces inflammation over time. When protective factors are strong, risk stays low even when exposure rises. Now, risk management also includes a plan for high-risk days. High-risk days are days when multiple risk factors stack. Long hours wearing a mask, heavy sweating under sunscreen, travel, late nights, heavy makeup, stress. The risk response plan is simple. On high-risk days, you do not escalate actives aggressively. You focus on controls that reduce exposure. Film removal, gentle cleansing, barrier support, friction reduction. Then you return to your normal prevention schedule.